The U.S. Department of Justice announced a $100 million lawsuit against the owner and operator of the Dali cargo ship.
The civil suit comes as we approach the 6-month mark since the Key Bridge collapsed. 11 News Investigates reporter Tali Taylor joins us now at the live desk.
And Tali, the main point DOJ officials made in a phone call with reporters is that the Dali ship was not properly maintained.
Yeah, and DOJ officials say the improper maintenance led to a violation of safety regulations, meaning the tragedy was, quote, entirely avoidable. In the federal complaint, Department of Justice officials accuse Grace Ocean Private Limited, the company that owns the Dali cargo ship, and Synergy Marine Private Limited, the company that operates it, of knowing about the causes of power outages and still not taking precautions in order to cut costs. Officials accuse Grace Ocean and Synergy of attempting to reap the benefits of conducting business in American ports, all while cutting corners in ways that risk lives and infrastructure. Here's part of what DOJ official Benjamin Miser said.
Out of negligence, mismanagement, and at times a desire to cut costs, they configured the ship's electrical and mechanical systems in a way that prevented those systems from being able to quickly restore propulsion and steering after a power outage. As a result, when the Dali lost power, a cascading set of failures led to disaster.
Now, the call with DOJ officials wrapped up just minutes before Mayor Brandon Scott held his news conference this morning, and I got a chance to ask him about the DOJ's allegations.
My first thought, Tali, is thinking about those families, thinking about the people that lost their lives, thinking about the communities impacted, thinking about how the city, how the state, how the nation was impacted. And that's why we will be seeking justice in every way that we can.
DOJ officials are seeking more than $100 million for the damages and costs incurred by the federal government as it responded to the disaster and worked to reopen the Port of Baltimore. Now, those officials were careful to note that Maryland as a state must file its own lawsuit to recover the cost of building a new bridge. You can find much more information on the DOJ's lawsuit right now on the WBAL TV app. For 11 News Investigates, I'm Tali Taylor.
All right, Tali, thank you. And we sent you the first push alerts on this breaking news, and we posted the complaint in its entirety. It's all on the WBAL TV app.